Welcome to the weekly recap from TheBerubeShow Show. This is Matt and T. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of subjects because this week was really hectic and there's a lot of news to talk
A lot
about.
of situations, a lot of events, and it's very confusing. So today we're going to break it down.
Let's get right to it. So Donald Trump and the war with Iran has not been going well, as we know. We've talked about it in a lot of videos. Recently been trying to do a deal with Iran and the deal is not going well. There's nothing,
not at all.
No deals and talks.
No.
And even that Donald Trump, while in a cabinet meeting, threatened to bomb Oman.
That's true.
The US bombed the southern part of Iran.
Yep.
So not only that is impacting the markets, it's
Yes.
impacting people's lives.
Yeah, and the economy is very important. And like we said, Trump is still dealing with the Iran deal fight.
Yep.
He's pushing a possible agreement while sanctions are still in play.
Yep.
The outcome is still very unclear.
Because as we know, there's a lot of talks that Iran could possibly have a nuclear weapon. But be real, if they had one, they would have used it decades ago.
Yeah, I don't think they have a nuclear weapon.
No.
Republicans are not fully aligned with him.
Now, let's be real. Republicans, Democrats, liberals, they're not aligned with this at all.
Not at all.
Nobody wanted this.
No.
It's more of a war that Donald Trump started himself.
Also, out of all this, Trump is protecting himself.
Yeah.
Out of all these situations, there are reports that Donald Trump is trying to protect himself from future legal trouble after leaving office.
Because keep in mind, Donald Trump could be...
Which this is major.
Yeah, he could be serving major jail time once he is actually not president anymore.
Yep.
And talking about the president and in general, the news.
Yep.
There was a shooting near the White House a few days ago. No one got hurt. No one got injured. It was actually a mentally ill person that had a weapon that shot near reporters.
Yeah, that was,
It could have went bad, but it didn't. So that's good.
The whole story with Trump is about power, loyalty, and self-defense. The White House health report. Trump's health report was released late and raised questions.
Which came out yesterday. We did a video on it, if you see our channel.
It's listed with his weight, swelling, bruising, and cardiac age, which is not the best.
As we know, Donald Trump weighs 238 pounds,
which is...
He gained actually 14 pounds since his last released report from April of 2025.
Critics do say that it's left out of important context. So it's very unclear. They don't want to really release it to the public.
Yeah, because there's some sources saying that he has cancer, but
because
don't believe everything you see online. A lot of these people are doing this just to get more money in their pockets.
Exactly. Also, executive orders. Donald Trump has been signing a lot of executive orders every single day.
If I'm not wrong, since the start of this year, he signed a total of 35 executive orders.
Yep.
Which is actually massive for a lot of other presidents.
Which is way more than all the other presidents.
Of course, yeah. Joe Biden probably did less.
Yep.
Donald Trump's Donald Trump. He's doing a lot of stuff.
But the point is that he's still moving fast and using presidential power aggressively. Yeah. As we see.
As we know, him starting a war.
Since the past week. Let's just explain what has gone on since the past week. Let's break it down. All right, yesterday, what happened? MQ-9s got struck by Iran.
Yeah.
That's one.
3 of them.
There was a shooting in the White House.
Yeah.
What else?
And the war is currently still actively going on, and they're spending $900 million a day, which is basically $1 billion a day.
Trump falling asleep during meetings.
Yeah. Him talking about his reflective pool.
Threatening Oman.
Yep.
Threatening Oman, sending hundreds and hundreds of tweets, moving the markets, the stock market, crypto, gas, food, oil, gold, silver. Everything's going up. It's crazy. Also, very important, Jeff Bezos, one of the richest people on earth, did a test with his rocket, the Blue Origin. He launched it, and it exploded.
Yeah, we'll play a video of it right now.
It failed.
It didn't go as planned, but to be honest, that is quite normal. I'm pretty sure Elon Musk's rockets blow up.
Well, to be fair, I think that does hurt Jeff Bezos' reputation.
Yes.
Because he is known as one of the richest people on earth, and you didn't really expect the Blue Origin to fail.
No, but...
with the amount of budget backed behind it and the team...
I believe it's completely normal.
Yes.
These things are meant to go in space.
But I mean,
it does happen.
Listen, with all that being said, there was no one that was hurt.
Yeah. Now, but after this, 2 days ago, Donald Trump was talking about releasing a new $250 bill and inserting his face right in the center.
That's true. That's
Yep.
true. Also, to go back to Jeff Bezos, it was a major setback for the company.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, I don't really think that affects Amazon.
No, long term, it's probably going to be back to normal.
But yeah, to go back to the $250 bill, leave down in the comments your opinions. If you think there will be a $250 bill that will...
It's in the talks. Donald Trump could possibly be changing the law to put his face on the bill. Because
That's
as
true.
we know, only people that have been passed away can be on the bill.
Exactly. And it is tied to the 250th anniversary of the United States.
Yep.
It's controversial because living people usually are not on the
And
US
especially
version.
Donald Trump is very controversial.
Very, very controversial.
As of his
and
term.
I don't think he is scared, or I don't think he's willing to change the law to put his face on the bill.
Yeah, well, it is Trump.
As we know, Trump's ego, he wants to be renowned in the history books for a long time.
So let's continue with the war and spending. So as I've mentioned prior, the U.S. is currently spending $900 million a day, which I said, it's basically $1 billion a day.
$1 billion a day.
Because sometimes there is more damages. Like we said, there was the MQ-9
and that's
Reaper drones.
That's minimum. There's minimum spending $1 billion a day.
Because there was these drones that got shot down through them by Iran.
Also, the Middle East war has cost the U.S. billions of dollars.
It's probably going to go to trillions once this war's ended.
Possibly.
Possibly.
The damage includes drones, missile strikes, injuries, repairs, and as we know, replacements. The spending is mostly on weapons, air defense, aircrafts, fuel, and logistics.
And as we know, fuel has been up 41% since the war.
41%, nearly 50% increase.
It's costing way more than usual.
And like we've spoken before, an average worker, a 50% increase on gas is a lot.
It's actually massive. Because they have to provide for their family, their kids.
Yeah.
Pay taxes.
Let's talk about prices and inflation.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the food. Let's talk about stocks. Let's talk about just everything in general. Oil, gold, silver.
Yeah.
Gas is still moving up quite a bit.
Quite
a lot, actually.
Slowly compared to the other times, because there's been volatile months or even weeks. Where
I guess it depends with what goes on between the war in the U.S. and Iran.
Depends what Trump tweets on True Social.
But already a 41% increase. I think
we should stop it there.
We should stop it there.
In fact, it should go down.
It should go down now. Yeah. Food prices are still under pressure. So eggs and beef are important examples.
Yeah, eggs have been down.
Eggs have gone down 50% since last year, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
But beef is up though.
Yeah.
Travel is also getting hit by higher costs. As we know, Cuba.
Yeah. Well, also, you got to keep in mind, not only is travel getting more expensive, since gas is more valuable now, if you go on cruise ships are more expensive, planes are more expensive now. Keep in mind,
it's harder to go on a plane now.
Because keep in mind,
you can't go to Cuba. Oh, let's talk about Cuba. Let's talk about Cuba. Cuba, if you didn't know, is in a full blackout.
Yeah. Some parts of it, they do have generators left, but
civilians are dying over there.
Yeah.
As we know, only luxury 5-star hotels and buildings have power.
For the few that are still in Cuba, I'm pretty sure they're trying to get out.
Donald Trump is probably wanting to take over Cuba within the next year or two. Before his term is over.
Yeah. As we know, they've taken over Venezuela. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to take over fully Iran once the war's done. To be honest, this war is going to be passed on to the next president in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's not going to look good, to be honest.
This is not a good situation.
No, it's not good.
Let's not lie. This is not a good situation.
It's not going to be good if JD Vance or if Gary Newsom or if any other presidential candidate tries to take over. It's not going to look good for them.
I wouldn't want to be the next president.
Of course, I wouldn't too. Because keep in mind, they're spending billions of dollars trying to become presidents. And
imagine not only that, just the stress of the next president on his. Imagine what they're going to have on their shoulders once they're president.
Because as we've mentioned in a prior video, Donald Trump's health hasn't been going very well. Because keep in mind, it does affect an 80-year-old guy to try to not be sleeping a lot. He's always on time. He has to not be stressing because I'm pretty sure these bombs and everything that's been going on is stressing Donald Trump.
100%. Let's go to the stocks and the markets.
Sure.
Probably a quite important part of this story.
The whole world basically works on that right now.
Yeah. The energy and defense stocks are the main winners of this whole story.
As we know, in wars,
makes sense.
These companies go up in value because they're investing more money.
So if you guys have money, put into the energy and defense stocks. Airlines, cruise lines, and travel stocks are the main losers.
Because gas,
So don't invest in that. The oil and war risk are driving the moves. As we know, oil is the main power of all this war.
And as we've seen gold go up nearly 3x in the past 5 years because of all these crazy events that's been going on.
Yeah. So, a clean summary.
Yep.
This week's main topics of Trump and Iran: Trump protecting himself, the health reports, executive orders, the Bezos rocket failure, which is not major news.
The $200 50 bill with Trump's face on it.
Yeah,
War costs
Yep.
and market moves. Also, let's not forget the 3 drones that were shot down by Iran yesterday.
That's true.
In the past 48 hours, actually.
Yeah, that's recent. So that was pretty much it for the weekly recap. This was T and Matt Berube. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the
subscribe
video
if
if you
want to
enjoyed.
see more of these every week.
Every week. So this was T and Matt and the Berube Show. Stay safe out there. Take care. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye, guys.